Hey everyone, welcome. It is Wednesday, November 25th, the day and the evening before Thanksgiving, and the last evening to be able to eat out on a patio at a restaurant in Los Angeles County. So I'll be taking my 92-year-old mom out for a final dinner on the patio someplace, and she'll be moving tomorrow to Los Angeles. So I won't be seeing her as much as I'm able to see her now. So we're going to go out tonight and celebrate the last night of being able to be out on a patio, enjoying social company, but at a distance, of course, and with masks. So today is the day before Thanksgiving, and this has been a very challenging year, and it's gone by very, very quickly. And I think it's really important to focus on gratitude today. And regardless of what is going on and what appears to be happening, there's always something to be grateful for. And I want to talk a little bit about how the power of our word sets up our reality. Excuse me. So I was talking to someone this morning on a session, a phone session. I'm doing everything remotely now. And I work with her in a coaching capacity, in a functional medicine capacity, and a psychotherapeutic capacity. I wear all three of my hats with her in our work together. And so much of the way she speaks about herself is she uses I am and then puts words after it that are very, very limiting, like overwhelmed, broke, anxious, can't figure out what to do first, unable to make decisions. So imagine I am in front of all those words. I am overwhelmed. I am broke. I am anxious. I'm unable to make decisions. I can't figure out what to do first. I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of this. That kind of thing. And what that does, the power of the word I am, that creates a reality. I am is a very, very powerful slogan, and it's even in the Bible. In the beginning, there was the Word, and the Word was God. I am God. So what you say after I am creates your reality. And if you're in a situation that you don't like and you talk about it, let's just use tired, and you say tired. If you say I am in front of that word, do you have more energy? No, you're more tired. So think about that. I am is a magic wand. Just think of it as a magic wand. And think about the fact that you're a magician. We've talked about that before. So I am is your magic wand, and whatever you want, say it after that. Say whatever you want after that, and that will help create that reality for you. Try it. You'll see what I mean. Okay. Now, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the gratitude piece. You know, some of you may not know, but I'm an advanced stage ovarian cancer survivor. And I beat the odds, and I had very aggressive cancer. And I treated myself, and I did all kinds of things, all kinds of alternative things, and holistic, naturopathic things. And I also did traditional treatment because I had a very aggressive cancer. So I did surgeries, I did chemotherapy. It was pretty intense. At the end of that first year, I had lost 3 inches of height. I'd lost my hearing, and I had been diagnosed with osteoporosis. So the point is, when I was going through that challenging time, every night before I went to sleep at night, I wrote down 5 to 7 things I was grateful for. And even when I was really, really sick and really, really thin and didn't think I'd even wake up in the morning, I wrote down what I was grateful for. And I remember one time, my son had gone to the produce market, and he came back with blackberries. And he came upstairs where I was in bed, which is where I was most of the time that year. And he put a blackberry on my tongue, and I pushed my tongue up to the roof of my mouth and felt that juice come out of my mouth, and it was so sweet and just tasted so delicious. And that night I wrote, I'm grateful to be able to taste a blackberry. I'm grateful that my son brought me a blackberry. So it doesn't have to be big things. So it's important to be grateful. especially at this time when we have so much going on that seems uncertain, shall we say. I'm sorry, I have a cat hair in my mouth. Long-haired cats, that's what happens. All right, so let's pull a tarot card today. And I'm going to pull from my trusty purple pouch here. And we're going to see what's going on. I never know what card is going to come up. And I trust the universe to let me know. And I never know what I'm going to say in our meditations. I trust the cards to guide me. And the cards, of course, are guided by divine energy, whatever you want to call that energy. Whatever name you choose to use for the description of the infinite, unnameable, unknowable, gigantic, massive force of consciousness in our reality that is in each and every one of us, whatever word you want to use. All right, so I'm going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to show you I'm shuffling them because somebody said, oh, you just pick out the card you want. That's not the case. I'm actually shuffling them, but I'm not going to use two hands and do it on a flat surface because I don't have a flat surface in front of me. So I am going to mess these cards up a little bit, cut them a little bit, and I always read the cards in a positive way, regardless of what the card is, and I'm an intuitive reader. So I don't necessarily go by a book of what everything means. I just intuitively kind of see what it is and am guided to say what it is and how it is relevant to all of us right now. By the way, these cards, the tarot cards, as well as the angel cards that I pull, these cards are energetic tools. So whenever you watch this or listen to this, whatever I say will be relevant to you at that time. You'll see what I mean. They kind of transmute and change to be beneficial to us in the moment. Okay, so I ask that we are surrounded by divine healing white light. No negativity can enter into the sphere of any of us right now or ever. And during the rest of this guided meditation, we are divinely protected by positive white light and divinely guided to go to the best place and most beneficial place for each and every one of us during this guided meditation. I'm going to cut the cards one more time and take the card on top and see what it is. And this will help guide me to what we're going to be doing and talking about in the guided meditation. Okay. All right. This is what it is. It's a Knight of Wands. Okay. Knights can be people and they can also be energy. I'll tell you about this in a minute. Okay, first of all, let me tell you that wands are air, creativity, and if you're into Ayurveda, they're vata, okay? So they're the breath, And knights are masculine energy, of course. Page is a young person, male or female. Knights are kind of like a young man or young man energy. So what is young man energy like? It's kind of like a go for it. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it in this world. I'm going to make it happen. I'm just going to think outside the box and go for it. So let's look at this card. Okay, see this guy? He's carrying a wand, and the wand is actually blooming. So this is about your masculine side, your youthful masculine side, manifesting creativity, okay? And being conscious of what you're doing by using your breath. He's also riding on a red horse, kind of an orange horse, actually. Orange is the color of the navel chakra, and he's in an area that is pretty desolate, but it has 3 pyramids. See that? 3 pyramids. Number 3 is the Holy Trinity, of course, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, or the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, or the Father, the Son, and the child, the Father, the Mother, and the child, the Father, the Mother, and the Son, Father, the Mother, and the child, Father, Mother, and Holy Ghost. Okay, so this means that this is going forward on inner pursuits, okay? The navel chakra, inner pursuits, and he's wearing yellow, okay? Yellow is the solar plexus, And on his outfit is black salamanders. Salamanders are actually, it's interesting. I just got out of the desert yesterday. I was here for a few days. This is kind of like desert terrain, and salamanders are in the desert. So in the desert, people say, oh, there's nothing to see here. There's a whole lot to see in the desert. You just have to look. And it's easier to see it because there's not a lot of distractions. So this is about seeing beyond the illusion of there's nothing to see, because salamanders are found in the desert, and seeing beyond the illusion that there's nothing to see and seeing what is really there, and seeing what is behind the illusion that there's nothing to see. He's got some red plumes coming out of his helmet. Red is the root chakra. That's be grounded in what you're doing, but go forward. Go forward, be grounded, and stay in your breath. Your breath guides you to spirit. Your breath guides you to consciousness, okay? And be grounded in your chakras, your navel chakra and your solar plexus, the two main colors in this card right here, okay? And also the root chakra, the plumes. So your lower chakras, be grounded in your lower chakras when your head is out there head tripping and thinking about all these things you want to do or what you want to create. Be grounded, okay? Be grounded. Use that youthful masculine energy to go forth in the world and create the life you want. This ties in also to the words I was talking about earlier when I said I am, and anything following that creates it. So watch your words and watch what you say to create your reality.